Hey guys, welcome to Sailing Lean Times. Well, as you know, this has been our home for about the last month. This is Kennedy Point Marina in Titusville, Florida. If you've been following our channel, you know we stopped here because we had a few issues with our first sail. We ripped a sail, we had a starter give up the ghost, and then we had to wait out Tropical Storm Etta, which we rode out at this marina. It's been pretty cool. It's a nice marina. The seawall doesn't work, so it gets a little rolly in here sometimes. That's okay. The cool thing about this marina is the people here are really nice. You can fish in the marina. They've got tarpon and redfish, and it's a blast. But the coolest thing about living here is it's right across the Indian River from the SpaceX launch pad at Kennedy Space Center. So we get a front row seat to rocket launches. This is the SpaceX Dragon carrying 4 guys to the International Space Station for a 6-month tour. This is a history-making flight because it's the first time that NASA has ever only been a consumer and bought tickets on a SpaceX rocket. They didn't have anything to do with the rocket, the launch, or any of it. So we got to watch history unfold right in front of us at less than a mile away. But back to the real reason the video is all about: boat work. Of course, we had a ripped sail, so me and Tim, for the first time ever, figured out how you get a sail down from an end-mast furling rig. We got the sail down. I sped up the footage here so you don't have to watch an old fat guy fold the sail for too long. We got the sail flaked, folded up, got it off to the sail maker, who fixed it up and discovered a few more problems on it. We had some places on the leech that were really fragile, and we wound up having several different repairs done on the sail to get it back in ship shape so that we can go wherever we want and we don't have to worry about the thing. Our next problem was, how are we going to get the sail to the sail right? So after a little looking around and finally making a choice, we bought a car. This is our 2006 Kia Spectra 5 we picked up for just a couple of grand to use while we're here in Florida, and we'll probably donate it to someone who really needs a car before we leave, but it'll get us around for now. Then we discovered we had a water leak and traced it down to the water manifold, of course, under the sink. So after getting it unhooked and getting it out from under the sink, it was time to see what was wrong with it. So we got it out and I tore it apart and discovered that whoever put it together last sandwiched one of the O-rings in right where the water supply for the hot water comes into the manifold, and pinched the O-ring, and it just decided to last this long before it started leaking. But at least that's all it was. And a trip to the hardware store and a couple of new O-rings later, and we had the problem fixed. But we weren't done yet. Then our shower sump pump quit working. So after taking the fittings off and blowing out all the hoses and taking the pump off and actually rebuilding it, it wasn't going to cut it. So we went to West Marine and actually were able to pick up the exact same brand of pump. So it made it kind of plug and play. These Jabsco pumps have a little fitting that goes in them with an O-ring, and you just snap a clip to hold the lines in. So really it was kind of plug and play. We popped the lines off the old one and replaced the O-rings on those fittings just to make sure. Screwed the new pump in place, slapped the fittings back in it, and connected the wiring, and we're back to having to work and shower, which is a good thing. Walking all the way to the marine office every time you want to take a shower and then walking back was really starting to get old. Then the sailwright called and said our sail was ready. So for the first time ever again, we got to figure out how you hoist a sail in an end-mast furling sail. Wasn't that big of a deal, just a learning experience, but it was something we had never done before, so we took our time, made sure we didn't tear anything up, and we got it going. Now we're back fully equipped, motor and sail, so we're actually a sailboat again. Feels really good. Now that we had almost everything fixed on the boat, we still need to look at the solar panels and figure out why they're not charging. But that's all we had to do for this round. Join us again, we'll do some other boat work, but we had to have some fun because Amber came down for Thanksgiving. So of course, the first thing we do is head for the beach. Amber and Tim went out boogie boarding. This is Amber catching her first boogie board wave. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. We'll see you next time.